Are you thinking about buying a home in the Greater Toronto Area? Well, you're gonna wanna watch this. In this video, I break down the 10-step process to purchasing a home in Toronto or the surrounding areas. Stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Morgan Little with Chase Realty and Toronto Property Finder. I'm a realtor and real estate investor who works mainly in the GTA, including Toronto proper, Etobicoke, Mississauga, and Vaughan, but real estate has brought me all across this beautiful province of Ontario. Now let's get into the 10 steps in purchasing a home. Numero uno, start your search early. Especially if you're not from the GTA and you're relocating, giving yourself time to start your search early can be extremely beneficial to finding the right home for you, because Toronto, being the largest city in Canada, has a lot of different cities and neighborhoods that make up the Six. It's believed that one of the reasons we got the nickname the Six, made famous by our biggest export, Drake, is because originally Toronto was made up of 6 cities before it was amalgamated in the 90s into what is now known as Toronto. Formerly the T-Dot. If you know, you know. Starting your search early will help you, along with your realtor, define exactly what you and your family are looking for so we can find you that perfect fit. Step 2, determine your budget. This is really important and will save you a ton of time and disappointment in the long run. If you start looking at houses that say cost a 1.5 mil, and then all of a sudden you find out you can only afford $1 million, those $1 million houses may look great, but not so much after you've been looking at a bunch of 1.5ers. And that leads me to step number 3, get pre-approved. Speak to your local mortgage broker who can connect you with a lender and let you know exactly what your buying power is, because excluding what you can't buy is as much a part of the process as determining what you can. I'd be happy to recommend some qualified mortgage brokers. Leave a comment or send me a message directly at morgan@torontopropertyfinder.ca and I'll gladly provide multiple recommendations. Step number 4, and probably the most important of all, are you ready for it? Finding the right real estate agent. And since you're watching this video, it looks like you've found the right agent for you. But in all seriousness, I love what I do, I have fun doing it, and I hold my clients' best interests in mind. Step number 5, let's find you a home. We've been able to determine your budget, the areas or neighborhoods you're interested in, and we can start booking showings and viewing properties based on the criteria and lifestyle so we can find the home that suits your needs. Step number 6, submitting an offer. I'm there to help you through the process of putting together an offer on a property of your choosing based on your terms and conditions. Now, this can be an emotional experience, but knowing you have somebody there to protect your interests and explain the steps can be a big stress reliever, and the reason you hire someone you know, like, and trust to guide you through that process. Lucky step number 7, putting down the deposit. The amount of the deposit will be outlined in the offer once the offer is accepted by both parties, and you'll generally have 24 hours to submit that deposit. This will be held in a trust account, usually by the listing brokerage, where it will stay until the transaction is either completed or a mutual release is signed by both parties and they walk away from the transaction if any conditions are not met. Step number 8. Now, depending on the offer that was submitted, now is the time you start fulfilling any conditions that were included. This could be to complete an inspection, confirm your financing with your lender, or have a lawyer review a status certificate of a condo. These are just a few of the common conditions included in offers, but there could be any variety of subjects that need to be addressed depending on the property and the offer you're making. We'll include title search here as well, which can often take place at a later date than the conditional period, but is handled by your lawyer, who will let you know if there are any concerns with title. Step number 9, once all the conditions are met, if there are any, comes the fulfillment paperwork, which lets the seller know you are satisfied with the property and ready to move forward with the purchase. Don't worry, I'm here to facilitate all that paperwork, make sure it gets to the right people, including the listing brokerage, your mortgage broker, and both parties' lawyers. This is the fun part. Not really. Brings us to the most exciting part, step 10, closing. The offer is accepted, the deposit is submitted, the conditions are met, title search is done, the paperwork is completed, and you are a proud new homeowner. In this step, I help coordinate any final paperwork and the most important part, getting you the keys to your new home. Also, if there's anything I can do to help with the moving process, outside of carrying boxes that is, I'm here to help. I really hope you got some value from this video. The process can differ in different provinces and countries, so I thought it'd be a good idea to outline the steps to buying a home in Ontario, specifically Toronto. If you have any questions at all, drop a comment below or reach out to me directly at morgan@torontopropertyfinder.ca, and I'd be happy to chat. You can also set up a one-on-one with me by clicking the link below in the description. Again, my name is Morgan Little, and as always, I encourage you to get a little better every day. Until next time, stay well and stay hungry. Ciao.